Ladies and gentlemen, we're staying here in the ring. Our next bout of the evening in elimination boxing, 3 2-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first out of the Macaroni Ford blue corner, Rosendo Ceballos.
Rosendo Ceballos goes by Chendo. He's a representative of Stick and Move Boxing, making his way to the ring for this elimination boxing bout in the lightweight division. That's 132 pounds. Like our last fight, this will be 3 2-minute rounds.
Fight 4 of the night.
Rolling through them. I love it.
Introducing his opponent, out of the Anchor Bar Loveland red corner, Kevin BEINA.
Mr. Kevin BEINA, representative of Azteca Boxing Club, out of right here in Greeley, Colorado. Gets to fight in front of his hometown fans. Not much better than that.
Stick and Move and Azteca. Second and last of our boxing matches for this evening. We do have bare knuckle boxing, however.
2 bare knuckle boxing
Yes.
fights in the professional division. Our tail of the tape gives us Rosendo Ceballos, 23-year-old Orthodox fighter making his debut at 5 feet 11 inches tall, 175 pounds. Facing off against Kevin BEINA out of Greeley, Colorado. He's the 25-year-old Orthodox fighter making his debut also at 5'11", just a touch heavier at 179.
Last 2 fighters we saw at 20 years of age. These fighters are a little bit older, JR, 23 and 25. But at 25, you know, you get that break for insurance.
All right, Stewie's got it for us here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an elimination boxing bout scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the catchweight division, 178 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the Macaroni Ford blue corner. He's an Orthodox style fighter making his debut. He stands 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing at 175 pounds, with Stick and Move Boxing. From Commerce City, Colorado, Rosendo Duban. His opponent, fighting out of the Anchor Bar of Loveland red corner. He's an Orthodox style fighter making his debut. He stands 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighed in at 179 pounds, with Azteca Boxing Club. From Greeley, Colorado, Kevin BEINA.
Wow, and the crowd goes wild.
Armando Castro.
Man. Hey, listen, this crowd, they need to join us next Friday night when we have an all-boxing card.
There you go.
All right, here we go, round 1.
Ceballos with the blue tape on his gloves, yep. BEINA with the red.
Boy, this looks like it could be a repeat of the last fight. Both fighters in here. Nice footwork, too, to come in.
Starting out fast, yeah. And both fighters throwing combinations. I like that. That's really good for a couple of debut fighters. Nobody trying to rely on one-punch technique.
Yeah, how many times have we said that, too, coming into fights like that?
I would not guess these two as debut fighters.
No,
Both
not
of
at
them looking fairly polished in their footwork, their body movement, and their combinations.
BEINA's got a little swing to his right before he throws it. BEINA comes in with an uppercut miss and then follows with a right. There's that combination you talked about, JR. Ooh. Oh, look at BEINA come back. I mean, these guys are just throwing.
Couple of solid shots thrown by both fighters.
40 seconds left in the round. And you see Ceballos, he stands sideways, man. Less target, you're standing that way. Good head movement as well.
I was just going to compliment that. And again, I'll say they do not look like debut fighters.
No, they've been dancing a little bit. They got that nice shuffle, too. BEINA up against the ropes, 10 seconds left. You heard the clacker. Ceballos got some flair to him with the shorts and the different colored shoes. Hey, at least you know the difference between your left and your right.
Good first round by both fighters. Making a nice accounting of themselves. Got to be making their gyms proud.
Absolutely.
Long reach by Ceballos. We're seeing that here in the replays. He really puts that jab out there of length. Doesn't step in too close and end up smothering his own punches. BEINA looking to close the distance, wants to get some counters in, which he did have success with at times. Get those corner men out of there, and we'll have a round two.
Boom. Tap, tap. Really good head movement by both fighters.
Fast punches by both as well.
Yeah, Ceballos coming over the top.
Each trying to put a little more authority on their punches here in the second.
Ceballos got that lean back as well, JR. Got that little bit of lean back. Good body shot, kidney by Ceballos. Oh, tried that uppercut as he was coming out. Very evenly matched fight, JR.
Yeah, it'd be tough to judge this one. It's just back and forth action all around.
It's like duck with your head, fire away. One minute left in this round. Ceballos with a couple of connections with the left-right, and then coming back with his own connections, BEINA.
BEINA with a good flurry there, but he takes a hard right hand that staggers him back a step.
BEINA turning that head right there. Both these fighters could take a shot, and the way they're turning their head, Jared, they're not taking the full impact of the punch.
Yeah, that's a smart boxing move. Take some of the velocity off your opponent's strike by turning with it.
BEINA's looking a little tired. About 10 seconds left in this round. There's the clacker.
Oh, BEINA takes a couple of hard shots there.
And then a couple body shots as Ceballos takes some at the end, but he was working two levels there.
Ceballos, good job with staying on the outside, using his extended reach to his advantage there in that last flurry that we saw.
Absolutely.
Glad we're getting treated to a third round of these two.
Multiple punches, both fighters with great head movement.
We talked about that very early on in the fight, though. We were watching these guys throw combinations. They've continued to do so throughout the entirety of the 2 rounds that we've seen so far. Hopefully, and I believe they will, keep it up in the 3rd. All right, round 3 of what has been a very fast, steady-paced, action-packed affair. Evenly matched affair.
Yeah, absolutely great fight.
Both fighters coming out of their corner look like they're fresh enough to keep up the pace here in the 3rd.
Ceballos flipping out that jab and then following up with the right, then the left again.
Best punches of the fight for Ceballos right there. BEINA looks to get him back. Nice exchanges, good combinations from both.
Yeah, working him up against the ropes and then coming back.
Ceballos starting to pull ahead a little bit here in the 3rd.
Ceballos doing a great job of making his opponent miss. Does a great job of, there's that jab again, just flicking it out. Big overhand right, misses, comes back with the left. Oh.
Ceballos loads up on those punches.
You know, JR, the other thing about Ceballos is when you watch him, not only does he land the big punches, but the little punches that keep him on balance, that keep momentum going his way, those land as well.
BEINA, good job looking to counter back, but he has been relegated a lot to counter punches here in the 3rd. And again, nice distant management by Ceballos.
Yeah, and then digging to the body, and he switches levels too. But right now, scoring with that head, and I like the fact, and he, you know, it hasn't scored a lot in this fight, JR, but he's got that uppercut as a weapon in his repertoire.
Good fight.
You know, can I give you one result from tonight or no?
No. I'm recording it. I'm going to go home and watch it after this.
I'm recording it as well.
I'm going to leave the fights and go home and watch some fights.
As I mentioned earlier, as we see these 2 fighters get it done, I mean, listen, Sparta and JR's seen them all. JR's done every single event. I've been with JR since like 57 or 58, but 2 fighters on the UFC card that got their start at Sparta. Matter of fact, Dustin Jacoby won the King of Sparta to get back into the UFC after a long and distinguished career in Glory Kickboxing. And Macy Barber headlines the event tonight.
Love it. Love to watch the fighters step up onto the big stage.
Well, I think we were treated to 2 really, really great boxing matches in the middle of this card.
100% agreed, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, also give these fighters a round of applause for leaving it in the ring. After this 3-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this bout 30-27 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, ROSENDO DUBAN.
Congratulations, Mr. Ceballos, representing Stick and Move Boxing out of Commerce City, goes home with the victory here in his debut. It's a great way to start off a career.
And I will see, even though it was a unanimous decision, I thought BEINA did a lot of great things that he can work with, JR.